Okay, today is Wednesday, May 1st, 2024. We're at 2724 Bembridge in Royal Oak. As you can see, we have storm and sanitary cleanouts right here by the water meter. The sewer does go out the front of the house. We believe the city main is up against the curb on the other side of the road. We're just doing a diagnostic televise of the sanitary sewer, and you can see here, this is where we tie into the storm line. And you can see this is our 4-inch cast iron. And you can see here's where we change over to 6-inch clay. We're currently running the bottom of the pipe. We will do a second video if needed with a centering guide. There was an elm tree in the front of the house that was removed a couple years ago. The stump was ground out. We're going to pull our camera back here. We're going to try and see if we can get our lens clean, as it's a little cloudy with the visual. Okay, as you can see, we do have some scale buildup in the cast iron. It's not in too bad a condition. Again, you can see this is where we transition. We do hold a small amount of water here. So we got a small amount of calcite building up here at this joint. It's not really built up too bad at this point. You can see there's a slight separation there. So you can see overall the clay looks to be in pretty good condition. You can see we have what looks to be just some very minor root infiltration up at the top there. You can see we do have a small amount of flow. You can see we got a little bit of calcite at that joint as well. The flow is from the storm side. We have had quite a bit of rain. Again, you can see a little bit of calcite at this joint as well. You can see we have several joints that have mild to moderate calcite buildup, which is something we could use a jetter and remove. You can see here we also have some calcite with root infiltration. Here you can actually see we have an active dripper. Again, this is in an area with a small amount of root infiltration. So far overall, the sewer looks in good condition. You can see here's an area where we hold some water. As you can see, our camera is underwater here at this point. We will do a second video with a centering guide through this area. We believe this to be under the road. Okay, you can see here we are looking at the city main. We did lose our visual for about the last 10 feet or so. Again, we will run a second video with the centering guide to see if we can get a little bit better view. Okay, you can see we do have some heavier root infiltration down by the main itself. And again, here's another area where we are underwater, so this is the reason we're going to do a second video with the centering guide, just to give us a better gauge of the depth of the water, and also at that point it'll also hopefully we can get our camera above the water and we can get a better look at the sewer in that area. So far we've just had minor root infiltration, minor to moderate, and the same with calcite buildup. We will continue to record as we pull back, and then we will do a second video with a centering guide.